like you spent a year abroad somewhere, and maybe that's why somebody would come up to speak Spanish with you.
Yeah.
You're like,
this guy wants to practice
I
his
just
Spanish.
got back from Barcelona.
I don't even know what we're doing yet. What are we doing?
Oh, okay. So we are taking any huge boulder, but just mid-sized rocks.
Okay.
And I think just following this path right here and building like a little wall so this doesn't keep happening every time it rains.
Got it.
I haven't changed at all either. Like whenever there's like those like guess whose baby picture this is challenge, everybody's like, Katie.
So does that mean you had adult features as a baby, or you have baby features as an adult?
I think I definitely have baby features as an adult.
Do you cry?
Yeah.
You feel like you cry more than other people?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nap a lot?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, it might not even just be the features. You might just
It might just be a baby.
Yeah.
That is true. Whenever I drink a glass of milk, I'm like, why am I not doing this more often?
Yeah.
This is a real treat.
Smalls make a medium.
Do you have any movies, like sleeper movies, that people feel like not enough people know about?
I'm really into all the like 90s Disney movies that nobody knows about. So like Heavyweights is a classic I love. Mighty Ducks 2 I don't feel like gets enough credit for that masterpiece.
Was that when they went to New York? Or no, to LA, because they went to Rodeo Drive, right?
Yes, they went to LA. After barely winning the finals in Minnesota, somehow the whole team becomes the U.S. Junior Olympic U.S. team.
Now what you want to see here, based on the line, this was prehistoric era, so this was before the dinosaurs. This layer here was about 900 BC. This is the religious layer here. This was when the Thong Song by Cisco came out. Who's like a comic that you've seen that like you feel like just in Austin, or even not at just Austin, I like to try to keep it localized, but that just does something that you just like, they're following no particular form or anything?
Ooh, this is a good question. Putting me on the spot.
Yeah, who don't you like in Austin?
I mean, I do think Francisco kind of does his own thing as far as, like, when he's working stuff out, he doesn't feel pressure to necessarily have a punchline right at that minute, which I
Yeah.
appreciate, because I always feel like the joke has to be fully thought out until I can present it, which is not necessarily the case.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever went on stage with a joke where you're like, I know the first line and I'm going to hope that something comes to me?
I've done it a few times, but then I feel so uncomfortable. I feel like I have to be like, wonka wonka. So,
Yeah, we need a tiny rock.
I guess one of Cisco's friends came into the studio or something as they were recording vocals and was talking about how this girl had a thong and that was scandalous, and they made lyrics about that.
Wow.
And then he got sued from Ricky Martin's people for having Livin' La Vida Loca as a lyric in there.
Living La Vida Loca.
So he like really made zero money from
Oh, no.
the song after all is said and done. I'm not doing it justice, but there's definitely like really good violins in there.
I can imagine him like playing it for Michael, and it's like, it's a good song. It's got, it's got potential. I don't know if it's something I would do. You do an impression in your act. It's like it's a dirty talk impression, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where you said somebody fetishized you for your voice, right?
Yeah, so the joke is, instead of role playing with costumes, I would just do weird accents. And she didn't come unless I said, very nice.
That's right, yeah. So who's like one of your favorites in Austin right now?
Ooh, Chris Tellis. He's like doing really well. Clara's
super funny.
Yes.
One of the first times I saw her was at Cap City, and that was the first time I've ever heard a crowd like alarm me with how loud they were laughing. I was like, good lord. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Really good.
Holly Hart. She's super funny.
Yep.
All the, like, I used to go to Funniest Person in Austin finals every year, and like everybody who makes it to the end, I think, is well deserved.
Michael Priest was,
Yes.
did he win last year or the year before?
He won.
Because Andrew Murphy won the most recent one, right?
Yeah.
He made me, his set makes me laugh hard.
I love like a good one-liners.
Yeah.
If you can do it well, it's my favorite. Yeah. Yeah. You work at a
These rocks, so what size rocks?
my little hill jump. Go over here and get dirty, girl.
That's my favorite one. Functionally, not as good.
Yeah. It's okay.
About 3/4 of the way through. What we did was we dug a trench from the shed out to here, and we're going to finish the lining. But, little architectural secret, we didn't dig here because we don't need to, right? So we saved ourselves some work, saved ourselves some labor costs, and some time by just setting up the rocks instead of digging. Mostly I'm doing this update so I can take a break and not move rocks around.
I feel like a Montessori teacher. Like, make it what you wanted, kid. 3, 4. Well, bam.
There we go.
Ta-da! I think mission completed. You helped me put the canopy up, which we didn't film, but that was a big help.